Hello and welcome back to World of Tanks. Today we're in the Bat Chat 12 ton. This is a little what's a light tank, tier 8 light tank. It's a replacement for the AMX 1390, which has been bumped up to tier 9. When I first started playing World of Tanks, the AMX 1390 was a tier 7 tank, and then over time it's been promoted and it's eventually found itself as a tier 9 tank. I don't think it's changed a great deal. I mean, obviously the hit points and all that have gone up, and hopefully its penetration and damage, but it's always seen the tanks that it's up against anyway, so I can't imagine too much has changed of it. So anyway, we're in the Bat Chat. So we've got 1,000 hit points. It doesn't blend down too much. You get 40 front, 20 sides, and 20 in the rear. It's 25 millimeters of armour all round on the turret. The turret traverses around about 50 degrees a second, whereas the hull traverses at 45. It was just over 45 degrees a second, and it does around about 68 kilometres an hour. We've got a few spots already. The main goal of today's video is I need to get 5,000 spotting damage if I possibly can. I have been failing a little bit of recent. I know I either get a good start or a good finish. I can't seem to get the two to come together. So you get a nice, maybe 2,000-3,000 spotting in the beginning of the game. Come the end, you're totally out of position, and everyone else is getting all the spots, and or vice versa. It goes the other way. Bad start, but I end up with a good finish. But of course, you run out of hit points. There isn't enough spotted damage available on the map for you to get your goal. So I've been trying to go with starting early. So spotted a tank, you need to get out of the open, get in behind the rocks. I know this isn't exactly the best cover because it is still possible for them to hit me from the left side, but I haven't taken any shots as of yet. There is an RU over there somewhere. Last spotted, obviously in the low. We're still getting spots. Scout just in front. And so you got 4 shots in the clip. The old AMX 39, when it was a tier 8, used to have 6, so they've reduced that. Obviously, I think that helps it with its brawling. So you get 4 shots. You can knock out around about 600 odd damage with those 4 shots, because you're doing around about 170 average damage, 170 penetration with AP as well. It goes up to 210 with premium, and drops down to 38 if you're going to be carrying any HE, which I do not carry in these kind of vehicles. HE is always a second thought for me with most. The only tank I tend to fire HE in primarily is artillery. Other than that, it's very rare I fire it. It's just too unpredictable. Yeah, and the view range is pretty good, 438, but that's with optics and VIA. Speaking of the view range, I spotted that T49 a little bit further back. Didn't notice him on the mini-map, which I should have done, because I know I've said it before, if you use your mini-map as a rear view mirror and just glance at it every now and again, you'll spot T49 sneaking up on you, parking next to you and blasting you with their derp cannon like that fella did, which seemed to escape me on this occasion. But I survived it. I managed to get a few shots into him. I could have got the kill shot, but fortunately one of my teammates who were on the ball were firing at him from an early, from probably just around about the time he was fired at me. So yeah, I kind of mucked that up a little bit. So in my quest of spotting 5,000 assisted damage, I think we've got to 3,300. There is still possible to get, I think, maybe another 2,000 out of it, but I just don't think I'm going to be getting it in this game. Everything's on the wrong side of the map. I'm a bit too far back. Got spotted on my way across. I really didn't want to take a shot from, not now that I've lost so much because of the T49. If I'd spotted him a little bit sooner and been able to avoid that hit, then there's their RU again. Oh, I missed him. Oh well, someone should pick him up. He's only got a few hit points left. Mind you, I'm still at 1 shot to some of these tanks, and the RT is very interested. So now we're just on the mop up. So yeah, at this point, I'm probably not going to get my goal of the 5,000, but we got 3,400. No, we didn't. We got 3,300 spotting damage. Haven't done a lot of actual damage, so we'll probably move in and just see if we can mop up and maybe do a kill steal or something. we'll circle round the cap. A couple of RT over here. Put one into. Oh, that bounces. Was it critical? Oh, okay. Next one. Might we get one in? Yeah, we nicked it. That'll do. So somehow I managed to get my first mark of excellence. I mean, he did hardly any damage with just less than 1,000. Finished at the right end of the board in the top 5. So he shot 8 shots. 6 of them hit, 5 of them penetrated. When we saw that last one bounce off the artillery towards the end, didn't we? And we ended up doing 3,400 spotting damage, which is still a fair bit short of the goal.